Okay, I'm gonna do a half Nelson from a spiral ride. I'm gonna use my spiral ride and break down again to get this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be running this spiral, and this guy's gonna be trying to stay on his hands. And when I'm doing it, it's putting a lot of weight here and it's putting a lot of weight here. Every now and then I'll see this guy make the mistake of letting his arm go down to his elbow right there. If I see that happen, I'm just gonna pull my hand out and I'm gonna block that arm, okay? So when I'm running my spiral, first I get my half Nelson on, okay? And I'm running this, and I'm running. I might not be able to turn him over to here, from here, but I'm gonna at least just break him down to an elbow. That's my goal. I'm just gonna have him break down to an elbow. If he breaks down to that elbow, I yank my hand out of his front pocket, I block his arm, and I just give a little bump with my hips, and it collapses him over that arm. Then I shoot my elbow deep, and I pull him into a circle. Okay, one more time. So I'm running my spiral. I get my half Nelson on. This makes him heavy on his hands. This will make him drop down to an elbow. Okay, he'll go to that elbow. It's hard to turn him from here, but I can get him to an elbow. Once I pull my hand out, I block his elbow, I collapse him over. I'm gonna shoot my elbow to the back of his head here. Notice I'm not just gonna pull this with my hand. I'm gonna shoot my elbow to the back of his head, scoop him into a circle, and pin him. Okay, next half Nelson I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this off of an ankle ride. I'm chopping the guy, I'm ankle riding him. I'm holding onto that ankle with my leg. I'm gonna step up and bait him. He's gonna grab my knee, and I'm gonna grab that wrist by bending my leg. Okay, now his wrist is stuck here, and his ankle stuck back here. I want him to look this way because I want a half Nelson. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start reaching for that wrist, and I'm gonna cross face this guy. I'm gonna make him look that way. What that's gonna do is push this hand up here. I'm gonna pull it out. Now what I need to do is get this hand back to where my other knee is. I wanna pull it right back to here so I can rotate him down, and I'm just stacking him right here. Okay, it's called a half stack, because I got a half Nelson and I'm doing a stack. Okay, I'm gonna have Dylan here running 2-on-1 with a cheap tilt. So I'm watching to make sure he gets his knee into Connor's front pocket and that he pulls him back up into his lap and gets him completely off the mat. He's got Connor's hips completely off the mat. That looks good. I like it. And he's elevating his leg. Okay. Do it facing that way? Okay. So Dylan's gonna do the 2-on-1 cheap tilt. He's putting his left knee in the front pocket. He's breaking him down. Right now he's gonna load him up into his hips. He gets his knee into his front pocket underneath there. Elevating his leg, pulling Connor's hips up into his own lap. Dylan's gonna hit the 2-on-1 cheap tilt. He breaks him down. He's gonna pull Connor into his lap. He's gonna get his hips underneath Connor's hips. He's elevating his leg. He's getting his 5 count. He's gonna get his 3 back. Good job. Okay, now Connor do the chicken wing. Go ahead and do it. Okay, Connor's gonna run a chicken wing here. He's trying to get his wing. Dylan's holding his hand down on his belly. He's not letting his elbow get popped up. So we're gonna have Connor jump to the other side and stick his knee in the front pocket. He's gonna load Dylan right up into his hips, elevating his leg. His knee's on the outside where it's supposed to be. His foot's on the inside. He's got his wrist control. He's got his chicken wing. He's gonna get his count there. He's got Dylan's hips up in his lap like he's supposed to have him.